Hey, I got another one for you. Look, man, we came over here today. We in Tampa, remember? What is the address? See that address right there? We came over here today to get a gasket for the Harbor Freight motorcycle lift. And look, this is what I had. Where is it? This is what I had. And it broke. You can see that. And he sold me this one. And I give you even better. I don't know what this means, but that's the code over there. You live in the Tampa area, better yet, you can call M&W and tell them, hey, you need one of these gaskets so you can fix your Harbor Freight lift jack. So here we go, baby. I'm gonna let y'all go, and I'll get back to you when we get back to the house. It's on. All right, people, we back to the house. And like I said, man, we just got this Harbor Freight lift, and it was leaking out of the back part from this area here. So when I went to take it out, I realized that this piece goes in here as such, just like that. And then you have the rod that goes in there, which the rod was broken, that little blue piece. If it would go into the shaft like that, and it's attached back here on this back end and all that good stuff by a pin and a cotter pin. So that's where we are right now, because when I called, they said that this was discontinued. So if you live in the Tampa area, you stop by M&W's and they have the part for you. Let me see, what did it cost me? It cost me roughly $3.90 for each one of them. And there you go. There's the part number. So if you want to go up there, or better yet, you could call them and say, hey, I need this part. And maybe they can help you out. But ultimately, it was great, man. I paid $150 for that 12-ton air hydraulic lift at Harbor Freight. And I definitely did not want to do that, because a lot of the ones that I was looking at, it had a straight bar here. It didn't have the swivel on it like this. So the straight bar would have had me to cut off this bar here and then mount it, and say, I didn't want to do all that. So this is what I came up with, and I was hoping that eventually I could get off of work and potentially go down there and see if it was someone else that could help me with my situation. And this is what I got for you guys. Inside the bottom of the jack here, you have this piece, which is here, and you have the shaft, which goes and pump the jack up and down. So what was happening was, when I got the jack, it was dripping from this area here. So when I took it apart, this shaft had this seal on it, like this. So if I'm holding it upright, it would be like this, just like that. So it was broken, obviously. And when I pulled it out, it came out apart like that. And this part was actually on this little nipple of the shaft. So what I did was, obviously I showed you that I had gone to M&W, and they gave me another seal. And like I said, here is the new seal. I'll wipe it off for you. That's the new seal. And I gave you the number for that and all that good stuff. So you got a new seal. So now I'm reassembling it. So what I did was, I took my wire brush, my brass brush, so it doesn't scrape it up, and cleaned that off. Took my napkin, cleaned out the threads on the inside, and the way that I'm gonna go back in is, I'm gonna put some of this talc on it and lube it up, and then we'll screw it back in. But remember, you want this piece. And I tried it without this piece, and I'm assuming this piece is an extension, because when I screw this all the way in, it comes short of reaching. Let me see. It comes short of this piece, which it goes like that. It comes short of reaching this, and it's like just in this area, it won't come all the way back, even if I adjust it. and I don't have much play in here. So I'm assuming that what they did was they used this as an extension to compensate for that space. So just in case you have this same one, I'm assuming that the threads go in like that, because when I pulled this apart, the black piece which was on this was stuck right in that little area there. So I'm assuming that's how it goes. I can't necessarily remember if it does or not, but at the end of the day, we'll see once I put it in there and clean it up and all that good stuff. Got it all back together and it's working properly. It took me a while because I had to jack it up and get my can together to make sure it jacks up. So what I did too as well, just to let y'all know, I took that spacer out. I took the spacer out of the long one there, and I just screwed it all the way in, and then I put that plumber's white tape on it all the way in as I showed you. All right, here we go. We got it on the lift. We still got 3 or 4 inches that we could be giving up, but you know, it is what it is. So I just wanted to let you know, hey, there's all kind of ways to fix these Harbor Freight jacks. Sometimes utilize some of the things that's in your neighborhood or in your area to get what it is that you desire. So, you know, create longevity for your Harbor Freight jack. And like I say, everybody can't afford the $3,000 lift. I know I don't want to afford a $3,000 lift because I don't use a lift like that, but it is what it is. And we all looking at ways to shave some dollars off. So with that said, man, I hope this has helped you, and maybe one day you'll see that, you know, there are other alternatives than just replacing the jack, but necessarily finding someone that can equip you with the proper parts. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.